Hey, what's up you guys, it's Basham back with another video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the MI-A2 after the Android 9.0 Pie update. So let's just get started with this. So when the phone is in the idle position, we just click on the fingerprint, it should quickly open up, but it'll take a good more than a half second. So as you can see, I tap on the fingerprint. It'll take a lot of time to open it up. So as you can see, sometimes it takes even a full second. So when the screen is on, like it is in this position, you click on the fingerprint, it will open up quickly than when it is completely idle. So it will take a lot of time. So according to rumors, the entire full amount of cores, that's the 8 cores of the Snapdragon 660, is used whenever you tap on the fingerprint when it's in the idle position. So yeah. So as you can see, the main screen, you're greeted with the main screen. At the top you got the day, the date and the temperature. Below you got the Google search bar and the navigation keys. So the navigation keys are made like how it is look on the Google Pixel. So the navigation keys can be changed into the Android Pie gestures as well. So let's just get it started with the notification center up here. When you swipe down, you get all these notifications thing. So it's all rounded now. And when you swipe down, you get all these things with the names and titles. You can change your account here, the guest account or the other account. You go to settings over here. At the top you get the about phone. So about phone, when you scroll down, you get the Android version 9.0 Pie. So when you click on that, you then have to click on this, then you get into the Pie thing. So we get back into it, and in the settings as well, there's not much changes except for these icons which are rounded up. See, the battery was one of the major issues on the MI-A2 which many people faced. That is being quite it's solved a bit, I would say, and it is much better right now. So there's introduced something called as the adaptive battery, as you can see, which is like a AI based system which will detect the apps which are not being used much, and it'll be like in hibernation or something like that. So that's there, and the screen time is much increased right now than before. So it's 4 hours 3 minutes screen usage since the last full charge. So the last full charge, that is in that moment I will put to charge for like 10 to 20%, that is not taken into consideration as a full charge. So the 4 hours also is too less, because I put it to charge when it was 30% to 60%, then I used it again. So that's the reason it's showing 4 hours, otherwise it's a really less screen on time. So let's just get back, and as you can see, this is swipe to Google now, it's there. And when you swipe up, you get into the app drawer, and up above there is the recently texted WhatsApp user and the message or calls which have done recently which you would like to call again. That will be showing up in the app drawer itself. So let's get into the settings, and I'm going to be showing you the gestures which are introduced on this thing. So gestures, we get swipe fingerprint for notification. That is when switched on, when you swipe from the fingerprint above, you get into the notification just without touching the screen at all. So if you want to see a quick notification, you just swipe from the above, and as you can see, if you swipe again, you get into the entire menu. So up here we get the jump to camera, as usual, the double tap to camera thing, and you get swipe up on home button. So that's not mentioned as the gestures thing, it's just said as swipe up on the home button. So as you can see, this is the gestures. So you have to swipe once you get into the recent tab, which is changed right now, and the clear all is at the end. So yeah, on this thing you can't go to app drawer directly, you have to go to the recents, then you have to swipe up again to get into the app drawer. It's kind of irritating for me because I quickly need to do something, and I'm not used to this thing. So the back button is here, it won't show up at any most of the time. You just have to open up something, like if I open Snapseed right now, you get the back button here. If you tap on this is the home button, and this is the back button. So yeah, that's the thing with that thing. And I kind of feel you can't do it quickly, but you have to get used to it. So I'm not yet used to it, so I haven't enabled it yet.